Good morning guys, how are we all? It is the 4th of September 2017, I hope you're all well. Obviously going by the thumbnail and the title of this video, it is about Naby Keita. So, Bundesliga expert Lee Price, he's the person who said that Liverpool had correctly put in a bid and came to an agreement with a future deal for Naby Keita back in June. He's coming out in the papers over the last, yesterday evening, stating that Naby Keita could still join Liverpool in January. Apparently for this to be able to happen, it all depends on whether they're still in the Champions League football and as well as what their position is in their domestic league in Germany. Whether this is true or not, I am not too sure. This is just reports that I've read today. But the 22-year-old Guinean international has scored a really good solo goal at the weekend for Guinea. He also is having a blinding start to the season so far. Whether these claims are true, whether Liverpool will go ahead and try to add an extra premium on top of their transfer bid in January to secure his services, I'm not too sure. I think that'd be all depending how we are and what state we are in January. You know, so we got Champions League football, FA Cups, League Cups, and a Premier League title to be going in for this season. You know, hopefully in January we're not too desperate and we don't need him, because that means prior to that we haven't been doing that great, which I don't want to happen. So we'll have to just wait and see, guys. But it's very interesting that he still could have the potential of coming in January. Let me know what you guys think. Would you hope that RB Leipzig are not doing well in the Champions League as well as their domestic league, so we can get Naby Keita in January, or would you, or you like me, would you rather us not be needing him and be going on a hell of a season? But then, if that is the case and we are doing really well, because there is months after the January transfer window left of the season, do we still need to bring him in for that anyway, just to help out on the backstage and the later stages of the season? So there's arguments for both sakes. So I guess yes, we want him in January. Don't know what the fee is of what this premium is meant to be, but I'm pretty sure it won't be cheap. But yeah, like I said, he's only 22 years of age. He's having a fantastic season so far. But we do already have a strong midfield. We obviously have Emre Can. We also have Jordan Henson, Gini Wijnaldum, Marco Grujic, Phil Coutinho, Adam Lallana, you know, all Oxlade-Chamberlain. I'm probably missing a couple, but these are all players that we've got. That's our midfield. Whether when Naby comes in, what happens then? What happens with Emre Can? Obviously, he's still stalling on the contract situation. It's not looking likely that he's signing a contract. I've not read anything saying that, you know, Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp are all confident about him signing. So that's a massive worry. We can't afford to lose Emre Can, especially now that he's starting to pick up his career and progress with his career. He's now starting to be a real key part of the squad. I'd hate to lose him. I was reading reports that we could be losing Emre Can in January for 9 million. 9 million. That's not enough money for what Emre Can can offer any team. Also, if we don't sort something out by the end of the season, he can go on a free. Yes, there'll be a tribunal fee. Yes, I believe that tribunal fee may be high due to the fact of where he is in his career, because that's how it works. But it'll be nowhere near to what Liverpool could actually get from him if we were sold him with a 5-year contract. And I don't believe Liverpool or Jurgen Klopp want to sell him. I think Emre Can, I think he wants more money and guaranteed game time. So if he gets that, we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, with more midfielders coming in, with Naby Keita still coming in, is that going to turn his head to wanting to leave? It'll be a shame if it does. Hopefully, it doesn't. I really do rate Emre Can. I think he's got great attributes, and I think as much as he's not a captain, he's a fantastic leader. He tries to command that midfield. I like how he's bursting runs. I like how he can, you know, we're going about versatility at this club. Emre Can is so versatile. He can play in the holding role. He's so far this season saying that he can play in the centre mid role, who pushes in like the box to box. He can score goals. He can assist. He can defend. He can play as a centre back. He could also play at right back. You know, he has great versatility, and you know, he's got a solid engine. I know there was reports saying, was it last season, that he had a problem every time he ran. So the whole box-to-box thing he finds harder. That's why he prefers the number 6 holding role, because he doesn't have to do the run. But you know, he's proving that he can do that, and I think that's worth so much to Liverpool. So Hopefully they can come to sort of agreement and make sure we secure him and he doesn't leave by either January or the end of the season. Going by the midfield situation, if Emre Can was to sign and was to say, if we say, look, so and so is going to leave, so you will be getting more game time because they won't be here in the future, who would that player be for you guys? Maybe there might be question marks on if Jordan Henderson should be a key player for the squad. I think a lot of Liverpool fans, want him to stay, and I think there's more fans that would like him than don't like him. See, I think he's a good player. I don't think he's our best midfielder by quite a long shot, to be perfectly honest with you. I think he's a decent player, but I don't think he's a captain. I really don't. I think that needs to be addressed, the fact that Jordan Henderson isn't a captain. For me, if we can get Virgil van Dijk in, then he would be my captain. If I was to pick a captain in that team at the minute, would it be Henderson? I don't know. Obviously, England have got Jordan Henderson as captain, so they must rate him as a captain. You know, he must be doing a lot off the pitch to justify his captaincy, because his performances on the pitch haven't been good. You know, I know a lot of people were saying against the Arsenal game he was decent, but again, you know, he was decent, but he could have scored and he didn't. If that was Gerrard, would that have gone in? I know it's hard to compare Henderson to Steven Gerrard, but that's what we've got, and unfortunate for him, that's what he's got to live against. So, you know, for me, if we secure Virgil van Dijk, I would, after 6 months, I would give him the Liverpool captaincy. I think he's really decent. I think Emre Can's got great attributes. I think James Milner's a good captain. Obviously, I've heard reports of people saying about Adam Lallana, obviously captain at Southampton. Well, I don't know what age Adam Lallana is. He's getting on a bit now. Is he 29? I know I say he's getting on, but in the terms of footballing world, you know, people retire at 33, don't they? So that'll be an interesting one. But for me, I don't think Jordan Henderson's a captain. I hope he proves me wrong. Don't get me wrong. You know, before the injury last season, he was performing well. But ever since that heel injury, and he was out for a long time, and then he's coming back, he's not the player he used to be, which is a shame. Hopefully he can sort it out. So yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, what you think to all about that. Let me know what you think to Naby Keita coming in January. Let me know what you think to the captaincy and the whole contract situation with Emre Can. Yeah, let me know who you think should be captain. Are you happy with Jordan Henderson being captain, or do you think there's other players fitted to for that role in the squad better? Let me know in the comments. Also, I did a live stream yesterday. There will be some merchandise coming. A few of you people have been saying about it. What the idea is, I've got I'm just getting a few samples coming in. I've got a black and a white t-shirt coming in with a new logo coming on the chest, like where a Liverpool badge would be on a football top. Obviously you can see the logo to the side of me here. That is going to be the logo. Let me know your comments in the comment section, what you think to that logo, because it'll be going on. So I've got some hats coming in. I've got flat caps, you know, the snap packs with a flat peak, you know, what the gangsters wear, and I've got your normal baseball caps coming. So yeah, look out for them. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in that, so I know roughly about numbers. And yeah, hope you like the logo. Like normal, guys, if you could smash that like button, smash the subscribe button. Also, scroll down into the description area. There will be a link to the Twitter, Outta City Co-op Twitter account. Click on that. And there's also a link to a Facebook account for Outta City Co-op. That's just been opened. I'm now starting to push their Facebook account. Hopefully we're going to try and get ourselves on all platforms. I'm also on Snapchat, guys. I will pin it's Outta City Co-op, but I will pin the Snapchat name in top of the comment section. So if you want to add me on Snapchat, go ahead. Right, thanks so much for all that, guys. I will be doing another video later on today, because I think there's a few other little bits I want to talk to you guys about. And yeah, I'll see you in that video. So take care, and